want your body to be freaking out going, oh my God, huge week of training camp. Good day, Trainiacs. I said good day. Morning, Trainiacs. After last week's complete bash fest of a training camp with Coach Pat, back at the pool for a real recovery style workout. Watch how easy this is. Step one to the first few workouts after a huge week of training camp, floaty pants. Step two, all available pool toys. Step three is to get out of the pool 23 minutes after you started. Write all that down. Those are really good tips. Hold the frickin' phone here, Trainiacs. Is this serious? Orange kickboards? We got some orange kickboard testing to do later this week. So yeah, Trainiacs. Typically, when you finish up a big training weekend, a big training block that's coming up right either say at the start of a training plan, like we did just now, building into Ironman Austin 70.3 at the end of 2.5 months from now, you wanna like absolutely overload your body. You want your body to be freaking out going, oh my God, the only way that I can possibly keep up with this jerk doing this to me is to get stronger and faster. So after that training camp, right now, I get 2 to 3 days off. So what we want is my body to completely recover and soak up all that work that we just put it through. Now, speaking of soaking, it's a wetsuit, huh? Now, for the past year, I've been using Huub wetsuits, Huub swim skins, Huub tri-suits, never any problems. And then magically, somebody made a comment about a month ago that they had heard that Huub products weren't the toughest. And I was like, nah, man, I like Huub. Everything's good. And then the wetsuit started falling apart. And then we swam like the dickens out at training camp, and this thing just disintegrated. So what we're gonna try to do is see if I can repair this with a needle and thread and a little bit of wetsuit goop. I'm not optimistic. Delicious thread. Why it's important to not have cuts and holes in your suit is because the more water your suit carries, the more it acts like basically a sail, that it's gonna scoop water and it's gonna slow you down. So ideally you want a suit as tight as you can possibly get it. Ooh, thread. Oh, no. As tight as you can possibly get it while not making it restrictive in your shoulders. You still need mobility. What I'm gonna try to do is just lightly stitch and not overlap anything. Basically just get it to the point of being like flush along the tear without tightening it. And then after I do that, we'll come in with this and seal it up, because neoprene tears if you make it too tight, apparently. Trust me, folks, I have sewn at least 4 things in my life before, so I am who you want to listen to about sewing things. All right, now that that's all done, I think we put a little bit of cement on there and see if we can seal this baby up. How's my hair now? Awful, great. So now what's gonna happen with this line of cement is that it looks bubbly now, but it'll end up settling as it dries. And you never want to put cement on the inside of a wetsuit because it's going to have rough edges. Like all along here, it's going to end up being rough. And if you put that on the inside of your wetsuit, you're going to get cut up, son. you get cut. So what we do is we just put it all along where we want, let it settle as it dries, come back, give it one more layer of this stuff, and then hopefully that seals it all in and the threads keep it nice and tight. And then I'll have to do the same here and there. It's just in tatters right now. Tatters. Sorry, Huub. And if you haven't seen the full video that I did about how to repair a wetsuit, just like little fingernail cuts, I will link that. I think I did it maybe a month or two ago, right up there. Yeah, Trainiacs. I actually just sent away an email wondering about where the fuzz this thing was. You know you're a YouTuber when you've got a dangerously sharp knife and you're opening boxes. Holy smokes. Package inside a package. And then the package is a package. Devilish hobbits with strong fingernails ended up tying this thing up. Yeah. So this Trainiacs is a Biknd Helium, I think V4 bike box. When I was going around with Nicole Walker in Campeche was what she had. Meanwhile, I had their jetpack. And this thing's just so light that she's going through the airport with like one finger, just rolling it around. And if you remember me, these hands were all swollen and I'm like, rolling mine around because this has wheels on the front and the back, just like luggage. So it wheels around, fits 2 sets of wheels, so you can bring your racing wheels and your training wheels. And then what happens is the bike actually gets like settled into this air bladder that you blow up, and that's what keeps it all safe and secure. So they aren't paying me to say this, but they did send this to me, so thanks Biknd, be kind. Sounds like behind. I love a good behind joke. And I reached out to them because I was watching Nicole Walker just scoot around the airport effortlessly, and I was so impressed with this. So stay tuned. 2 months from now, when I go to Ironman Austin 70.3, I'll tell you how to pack one of these babies. Now, okay, I gotta show you the results of said wetsuit repair. All right, all patched up. Let's give this a shot. Yeah. Well, let's take a look. That one, ooh. Everything's good there, no more rips. There. Seems to be okay. That, ooh. That already ripped. It's better, but it's not great. It's kind of the thing about these high-end, like 3 mil thick wetsuits is that they're like tissue paper, but I've never seen one fall apart like this. Huub, please correct me if I got a dud here. This is also a lesson in repairing wetsuit tears early on. However, this literally just started a few days ago, and then after swimming in it, like bam, turned that long. It's sad. It's sad. All right, Trainiacs. I'm gonna go give that another application of goop, and we're gonna call this first day back a real success. What do you say? What do you say? Good day, Trainiacs. I said good day. I take all of that back. Everything is ripped apart as I'm taking it off. Come on, wetsuit.